So hello adventurers and welcome to the club. And in today's episode I will show you how to waterproof your matches. So, as you have seen, I have submerged this in water. Now let me dry it off a bit, just so I don't get the striking surface wet. And then simply strike it. First of all, we have to remove this coating here from the match head, just like this, and then we strike it. And as you see, it is burning. A match that was submerged in water just seconds ago. So, and now let's go to the waterproofing process. First of all, I light a tea light candle and then I blow it out again, but after the wax melted. So, now I take a simple pencil and my matches and I dunk the match heads into the wax. And a little short note on the side, this is actually not wax, it is paraffin, a chemical compound resembling wax. Real wax is from bees, but this doesn't matter here. What the wax does is it prevents moisture from reaching the match heads and therefore waterproofs them. And this is also a good thing to do in general, as match heads try to suck up the moisture from the air and then don't strike anymore. And now let me demonstrate how they work. You simply take them out of the matchbox. I have in here some waterproof ones and some standard ones, which I recommend everyone to have. Just waterproof 5 of them and put them into the box with the others, and yeah. So you're seeing me here removing the wax coating, just simply like this, and well, then we are ready to strike it. Oops, yeah, quality matches, but you can still strike them. I like to rub them along the striking surface, and you see the wax actually helps them to burn longer, being enough to still light something with it. So, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, I should buy a bit better matches, but for me they are enough. Yeah, if you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. I read them all and try to answer them all. And yeah, stay safe, go out, have fun and live your life in the wild. And if you like to consider to joining the Adventurers Club, well, feel free to subscribe. And leaving a like is also appreciated. So, see you next time at the Adventures Club. And for all of those who have managed to stick around till now, let me talk a bit about matches and lighters and fire starting in general. Well, most survivalists, or however you wanna call them, prefer those ferrite rods, but actually, especially in a humid climate, they aren't really that good. It's not so easy as they show to get a fire started. I mean, I have one, but I prefer actually matches. That's just because lighters, which are easier to use, they are, well, they can fail in a different way. The cheap lighters, they sometimes just stop to work. And the good big lighters, they have another problem. It is hard to see how many gas is left in them. That's something I'm wondering all the time why they still make them, why they are making translucent ones. That's just a big downside of the bigs. Yeah, a big problem, so to say. Oh yeah. Lots of nice puns for all of those who stay around till the end of the video to see the thumbnail once again. Yeah, that's one of the big problems. And matches? Tja, matches, they have their own problems. But the biggest problem we have solved right now in this video. Yeah, the biggest problem is moisture. If you store them in your, well, a cabin or somewhere, they even stop working after a time. Yeah, then you need to heat them up a bit to get the moisture out, and most of the times then they will work again. Moisture is their enemy. Time, actually not. I have matches from the 1950s who still work perfectly. And I have matches that are 2 years old that work still perfectly. It seems like they don't have an expiration date. But there's one thing, most matches nowadays are different from the matches back then. They are called safety matches for a reason. Old matches used to be what we are nowadays know as strike everywhere matches. You just strike them over the soles of your shoe or a rock and they ignite. But nowadays, one of the compounds that was in the original matches is actually in the striking surface. That makes them safer so they don't accidentally go off, but it makes it inconvenient so you have to keep the match surface. So I actually recommend you to spend a bit more bucks and buy strike everywhere matches, so you just need to put one in your pocket and you can strike it everywhere. And talking about one match, when I was a child we had a nice, let's call it game. The game was to sleep out in the woods with nothing but one match. If you don't manage to make a fire with one match, it was freezing in the night. And let me tell you one thing, I have always managed to make a fire, unlike my little brother. Yeah, that's fun memories. Good old times, so to say. Yeah, so, I hope you've enjoyed this video.